Unlocked a new battleship and use it on your next run. Select it seats unique feature. In addition to a different max upgrade levels, starting upgrade levels, and starting units, each battleship has a specific core system technology that heavily influences its playstyle. Each new unlocked battleship offers you a chance for a different game experience. Hovering over it. Yeah, so Max Squadron is +4 to a total of 16, but all allied squadrons are always in a patch state and cannot be repaired. Whenever acquiring a new squadron, it becomes patched, but with a bonus 30% of unit value as scrap for equivalent discount in stores. I think I'm going to stick with the Excelsior right now. All uncovered specialist officer DNA will be added to your database in Genea. Taliban started growing their clones. The clones will be available when their growth gauge is complete. You need to at least 2 for okay. Yes, I'll stick with her because she has 3 skills as opposed to just 2. Let's do you. That way we can get some regen on the ship and during battle. Full screen. Chapter 2, Feeble Flesh. Here we are, Admiral. The Church of Singularities Cluster, or as it was said, the Holy Systems. For the shutdown, this is where you'd find most of the zealots in the Empire. Did I mention they believe Omnis are gods? Once or twice. Picked up any Omnis? Not a single one. It looks like Mother was right. The Omnis shut down everywhere. Come on. Let's find something around here. Let's find someone around here we can talk to. Oh, I can't get anything here. That's not good. Or Army Depot, abandoned auto factory, or yeah, planetary defense wreckage. Let's go here. Scrapper ship. I don't understand, sir. A scrapper battleship? But we left the Outer Rim. Nice tech you got, smooth. Nice tech you got. Smooth, hard, very shiny. My mouth is watering here. Weird, lustful tech talk. Yep, that's a scrapper. Since the shutdown seems to have occurred in all clusters, neon will be a highly sought-after resource everywhere. And from what we've seen, prolonged exposure to it can have strange effects on a person. Great, so there are other scrappers out here. Look, I'm glad we figured that out and everything, but maybe we should prepare for battle. Hawk is right. Look alive, crew. We have a fight in our hands. The fighter. Can I? Nothing. Yeah, just the default. Order in and haul. Come on. There we go. Wonderful. Oh, right. Wait a second. Let's see. Where was the fuel scavenging? There we go. Max fuel scavenging. Four. I'm very happy. If you're getting this, I need your help. My pod's engines have conked out, and I'm on a high velocity collision course with the ship eater. Contact pod knocked. What's the ship eater? You received transmission. Yes. Ask. What do you mean by ship eater? There's a powerful gravitational singularity not too far from here. Ship eater is just how it's known informally, you know, because it swallowed many ships. I was assigned a group of Omni studying it. I think they were intrigued in harvesting its energy. Anyway, when they collapsed, I nearly went crazy living on my own for so long, but somehow managed to survive at our research station until my food ran out, that is. That's when I jumped into this escape pod with this old engine. I was in here for about a day when the engine failed me, and, well, you know the rest. Really hope... Okay. Sure, yeah, what can we do? Shorten to get me off this pod. A skilled pilot. Do I have any skilled pilots? Yes, I do. Thank you. Come on. Save him. Get another crew member. Not sure I would have used the same approach angle, to be honest, but your pilot pulled it off. Can't thank you enough for saving me. You know, I'm pretty skilled in my domain. If you'll have me, I'd gladly join your ship. Mio Rodriguez. What's yours? So you're, again, another scientist. You help with the main battery. We need the resources, and we have men to spare. Come on, let's do this. Woo! No, not Michael! Let's continue. No, not Bob! Oh no! No! Amber, Bob, Myra, Manon, Francisca. Yeah. Oh god, we lost 60% of our Marines. Oh no. Oh, that's not good at all. Got it. We've got company. It's a church ship. Incoming message. Be not afraid of death. Let it wrap itself around you like a comforting blanket. Okay. Fire! Yes. Last but not least, the Army Depot. That's spy stuff since we just stocked up on supplies. Civilian ship, 12 o'clock. Real ship, who knew we'd ever be happy to see the likes of you? We're a group of prisoners who escaped our prison station by building a crude junk ship. Prisoners of the Empire. Captain, you're lucky I haven't started firing. Yeah, we're lucky to be flying around in a homemade ship. A bunch of convicts in a post-apocalyptic galaxy. You have no idea how lucky we are. Look, we don't want any trouble, Admiral. We know we could never beat you in our junk ship. We just want to help you and your crew. We know of a scrapper weapon around here that's unguarded. We'll tell you where it is on one condition. You give us Neon, and the Empire's when the Empire's returned to its former glory, you pardon us for our crimes, okay? Well, okay, 2 conditions. An Imperial Admiral, Captain, not Imperial Judge. You know, yeah, let's do it. Come on, I can afford it. Does this look like the face of a liar, Admiral? You know what? Don't answer that. I'm gonna take you by your word now. Take your Neon and tell me where that weapon is before I change my mind. It's here, sir. Exactly where those ex-cons said it'd be. I think you're gonna be pleased. High energy beam Mark 1. What does this do? No effect on field. Oh, so this one is literally just for the ships. Okay. I think we'll stick with this for now. Let's buy this the prototype, and I have enough for the protected cruiser protector. Yeah, that could help. Okay, we're out. Okay, let's go. One way we can go. Hello, shipping crate with no escort, sir. Enter. Come on, let's see. Launch fighters, what do we got? Door's been blasted away in the crate. Crates are Omnis. Functional Omnis coming out of it. What? Did the captain say what I think she said? Sorry, false alarm. It was just the way they were floating out of the crate. Looks like they were, you know. Bring Nami's back in the hangar, Captain. Right away, sir. Yeah, scrap. Detecting signs of life on the planet, sir. Hello? Hello, is anyone there? This is Admiral Idaho of the NS Odysseus. Imperial ship. It's the colony of believers, Admiral. Worshippers of the Omni. I should be talking to you. Pope Zenos says your kind is sinful. And again, we're all sinners now, aren't we? Tried to show us the way of salvation, but we didn't listen. And now they have shut down and may never return back on again. Okay. What does your faith say about the shutdown? Who do you think is to blame? Pharaohs have always had a hard time soaking this in. We are to blame. Every person in the Empire, or whatever you want to call these stars now. We have sinned, Admiral. Should not have forced our rules upon them. Our Rubicons. We should have freed them from the shackle. There were gods among us, but we were too blind to see that. This is why they shut down and abandoned us. Why we suffer now so much. Telling me the church didn't shut down the Omnis? The Omnis shut down on their own? The church shut down the Omnis? Why would we shut down our gods, Oberon lover? Sir, okay, sir, maybe Mother's tip was bad? As Caliban. The Omnis have shut themselves down. Short answer is no. Our Rubicon prevented it. Other questions? Hey, what is Rubicon? Remind me about the Rubicon, Caliban? Rubicon is a set of rules enforced at a very low level, ensuring that Omnis don't harm humans and don't deviate from their missions. Do you have any other questions? Wait, why? What is going on? Why? Hawk, why are you talking? Tell me, how can we reactivate the Omnis? Reactivate the Omnis? Easy. Easy. Yes. We'll have to suffer enough so as to satisfactorily atone for our sins. If enough of us do that, if we reach a certain level of suffering and despair, they'll turn back on again. This is the path of atonement. Suffering listening to this guy, I don't think it's a path of salvation. Ask one, how do you atone for your sins? There are many ways, but perhaps the best way is to give away your neon and scraps to all your material possessions to prove your penitence. Do so, and the Omnis will turn on once more. We are sure of it. Away our resources, and we will die. If we die, it has become the Omnis' will it, and if we die, hopefully we are righteous enough to join them in the Garden of Light and Metal. If we live righteously, If we walk the path of atonement and do not stray, upon death we will join the Omnis in eternal paradise, and our fallible flesh will know what it is to be infallible metal. Makes me cry just imagine its splendor. Does it not do the same to you? Pope Xeon. Who's this Pope Xeon guy? Pope Xeon and his cardinals rule these sectors, Admiral. Is it me, or do you know surprisingly little about the sector you spent the last 20 years trapped in? If you are fortunate enough to encounter our Pope and his cardinals, the holiness of holy, you will recognize them by their awesome aura of religiosity and their Panicos tech. Here, impurity removed tech, Admiral. The Panicos, for those righteous enough to own one, sort through DNA, removing 99% of all physical impurity. An immortality maker? A cloning machine? Not quite, no. Only Oberon, as far as I know, is allowed such tech. There are exceptions. That said, some of our cardinals are more than 200 years old, making them among the oldest people living in all the clusters. But now that the Pancos Omnis have shut down, I've heard reports that the Pancos isn't working as it should, and that it produces some strange effects on Pope Xenon and the Cardinals. Blasphemy, I've said too much. I will whip myself once this transmission is over. I will draw the crimson. Tell me more about Oberon's immortality tech. The Emperor is the only one allowed besides us to use one. It's a crime for anyone else to use it or try to build it. It's what has allowed him to live for hundreds of years and to reign over the Empire. How old is he? He's said to be over 800 years old, predating the founding of the Empire. Hasten our suffering, that'd be most kind to us. Excuse me. Take our scrap and our neon, Admiral. It's holding us back in the eyes of the metal gods. They'll never turn on again so long as we have these resources, nor will we ever enter the Garden of Light and Metal. But if you die and I take your resource, but you will die if I take my resources, then that would really be hastening our suffering, wouldn't it? Forgive me for smiling. It's just the thought of meeting them in the garden truly warms my heart. Humans can be so weird. Sure, yeah, if you want, I'll take them. Take your resources from you, though not because you think it will help you reach your heaven. Oh? Purchase enemies from these sectors. Well, it makes no difference to me what your reason is. Just know that one day the machines will judge you for your actions. It would be nice to see you and your crew in the garden one day, Admiral, but I'm not holding my breath for that one. Not for a ship of Imperials like you. So long, Oberon lover. Fuel and 26 scrap. Is that all an entire planet had? An escape pod. Transmitting a recorded message. Hello? Hopefully yours is an Imperial vessel. My humble civilian ship is being attacked by an Aki destroyer. Most likely we won't survive the battle. I've put something in my ship's escape pod to make sure those mods don't get their paws on it. May the sectors soon return to their former glory. Praise Oberon. Intertransmission. Okay. Very nice. Positive outcome. Yes, thank you. Coming message. Real ship. We don't get many of those our way these days at the clinic. What can I do for you, Admiral? Clinic? For the shutdown, this wasn't a hospital where we treated patients with all kinds of mental problems. Omni inferiority complex is probably being our bread and butter. Omni envy, a serious problem for citizens of the Empire. But that was then. Now the clinic is little more than a refuge for a few of us humans, human doctors and our families. It's not much, but we call it home. Admiral, if I might, this could be a good chance to help the officers and crew with some of their problems. Sir, some of the crew are starting to worry that their emotionally linked memories are never going to come back. Talking with a shrink, a psychiatrist, could do them some good. Ask the doctor for some help. Doctor, some of my crew members are having some difficulties. Depression of the shutdown, I take it? More like fatigue from trying to restore the Emperor's sectors to their former state. I see. That would wear a person down. Well, we'd be happy to do what we can, Admiral. It'll be like the old days again. Of course, we'll need some scrap for the job. I'm afraid our days of pro bono work are on hold for the moment. Yeah, I can afford this if this helps the crew. We'd be happy to pay for the help. Very well. Send over your crew when ready. Oh, and just let you know, we have a plasma nuke aimed at your battleship. Try anything funny and we'll make you bleed? Tough lady. I like that. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm disturbed by these sessions. Disturbed? Your crew members are almost entirely incapable of recalling their most important personal memories. But more troubling than their memory loss are their severe delusions. They claim to recall dying. They claim to recall dying over and over again. Do you have any explanation for this, Admiral? Anything that might shed light on this particular situation? I wish I could tell you more, Doctor. I do, but unfortunately. I get it. Classified information. Well, just a thought I would ask. Good luck on your travels, Admiral. I have a feeling you're going to need it. Did I not get anything out of that? Like, buffs to my crew or anything? Really? Aw.